But just in case somebody lands on mine and they're questioning about that, let me tell you something. I don't like to send expeditions because most people that I've talked to about expeditions, they think that that's all the materials you're gonna need to play the game. They give you like 400 or 500 wood, 400 or 500 metal when you do those expeditions. Let me show you what they are. Basically, they require power combat to be able to be successful in the missions. And although you don't have to meet it, it does help to have it, because anything under 100% can be a failure. I've had missions fail at 99%. This is all the heroes they allow you to send for some missions. If I put in my strongest heroes, still not 100%, and that could be a failure. And these heroes I'm putting in here are gonna be useless for the next, what is it? Where does it say the length of the mission? It's a 22-hour mission. So for the next 22 hours, these 4 heroes are going to be unavailable for me to use. So if I wanted to use Striker, I'm out of luck. If I wanted to use Fragment Flurry, I'm out of luck. So I don't like to send expeditions out, honestly, just because they take my heroes and I can't use them until the time of the expedition is done. Sometimes the rewards are not enough to really make a count. I get more out of farming. If I'm done with my playing for the day, though, I will send out all 6 expeditions with my strongest heroes, just to have the biggest chance of getting it done. Like this one right here, it's 100%, 58, 49. Yeah, so this is 49. It's 100%. I could send that expedition when I'm done for the day, and who cares if they come back or not until the next day when I'm ready. So, most of the people I've talked to, they think that expeditions are it. Once you send expeditions out, you don't have to farm, you don't have to do anything else, you can just play the game. And while that can be true, it's complete useless. I mean, the materials you get out of here are not enough for one mission. Now, the materials you get out of here are more for, like, I don't know, like, you want to have a few extra things here, you go do this, guys, whenever you're not playing, and you will have a few extra materials you didn't have before. That's it. I hardly ever send expeditions out, because it's happened before where I want to use a different hero and I can't, just because I already sent him out. And then I have to wait for hours, and it's kind of frustrating. So, if you like to send expeditions, try to send it with 100% success ratio, or you're going to be disappointed when they fail and you had your heroes stuck. You also unlock your squad bonuses by going here for those expeditions. Let me see if I can find one in this one. If I can't find one in this one, I'm going to show you the other one. It's going to be in the other one. Yeah, it's basically here you get to unlock 4 or 5, 6 in every skill tree. This is it increases the amount of players I can send, the amount of heroes I can send out on expeditions. It only increases by 1 each section, which honestly doesn't really seem to make it worth it, because sometimes an expedition of 1200 you're not gonna have enough to send them out. See up here, they also have them up here. Like, I haven't even unlocked that one. I haven't unlocked the one down here either. I don't send expeditions out as often. I only do it rarely. I unlocked these guys just because they were part of the tree. Once I'm done on doing all of my XP stuff, I will be coming back to get the slots. But, that's pretty much it. And another thing I didn't mention in my Survivor Squad is when you go into your research tier, each one gives you 5 points boost in your stats. Each one of these 5 points adds up. And, when you finish adding them up, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. You gain 85 point boost in your offense. Whereas one survivor epic at 30-30 is giving you 79. Think about it. This is the same amount of points you're earning by purchasing the skill tree. So it is definitely worth to farm for survivor XP to level up your survivors, because your skill tree gives you about 1 skill, 1 survivor worth per branch, and it's allowing you to equip a total of 16 in your survivor squads, and here is only giving you the equivalent of 1 to 2 maybe. So it's always a good idea to level up your survivors. A good idea, you know, because this only gives you about 1 survivor worth of points, whereas your squads, they have quite amount. It's 7 plus elite, so it's 8, and then you get another one, so it's another 8, so you get 16 survivors to level up. Take advantage of that. And like I said, you know, if you're gonna be sending expeditions, don't think of them as your supply of materials for playing the game. Think of them as a little extra so that you don't have to farm as much. But they are pretty much useless as far as, you know, using them for actually doing missions. They're only useful to give you a little bit of extra resources that you didn't have before, and that's it.